Trying to offset edges a set distance along the face of curved surfaces used to be an exercise in geometry. And if you had a ringed sketch like I have here, it might even be impossible to offset at the distance you want. In 2019, however, SOLIDWORKS has added a Geodesic offset option to the Offset on Surface tool to allow for more accurate offsets along the face of a surface. To show how this works, I'll go to Tools, Sketch Tools, and select Offset on Surface from the flyout. I'll then select one of the open edges of the surface to offset, and start by making sure the offset type is set to Euclidean. With this type selected, the parameter distance entered will be the linear distance between the selected edge and the new entity. That means if I set the distance to 40 millimeters, click the green check, and then use the Measure tool to measure the distance between the entities, you can see that the total distance is much greater than 40 millimeters. Now, if I make a second offset on surface, using the same 40 millimeter distance, and switch to the Geodesic offset type, you can see that it is much closer to the selected edge. I'll click the green check. And this time, when I measure the distance between the entities, you can see that the total distance is much closer to the 40 millimeters I input, and would be exactly 40 millimeters if I measured along the face of the surface. This is because the geodesic offset is calculated as the shortest possible distance while taking the curvature into account. This option allows you to precisely create new sketch entities and know that they'll update accurately to reflect any changes in the source geometry.